Oh, I can't feel my face.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too.
Anyone else feel like making a
Hey y'all! This time, the exciting adventure I have for you guys takes place in the super secret country of Wakanda. Guess who lives there? That's right, Black Panther. He runs Wakanda along with his sister Shuri. She's something of a technical genius, which is handy given that Wakanda is one of the most technologically advanced nations on Earth. Whoa, cool spear! All of which comes in useful as things are always happening around these parts. Case in point, this guy, Everett K. Ross, has been captured. Last known location? The neighboring rogue state of Naganda. Uh-oh! Also reported to be in Naganda is Panther's arch-nemesis, Killmonger. So naturally, T'Challa's gonna have concerns as to his friend's condition. So, Panther's got a plan, revolving around an old drilling machine, left behind the last time some other villain tried to cause some tunneling trouble. Panther's still got the drill machine parked up in an old base somewhere deep in the jungle. Okay, so, this is Wakanda. Heard a lot about this place. Nice rhino statue. Not quite as nice as the brochure suggested. Wow, what a mess! Looks like Killmonger's buddies have been here and trashed the place. Once Black Panther and Shuri have completed their mission and rescued that Ross guy, they're gonna want to get back here and clean this place up. That water looks a tad toxic. Well, cats don't like water anyway, right? Interesting wildlife. Mutated crocodiles. That's fine. They don't look at all dangerous. I guess these guys had better find a way to power this place up. The state it's in now, they're going nowhere. Now here's something you don't see every day. A platforming section. This will require skill and dexterity, or alternatively, a flying character. Little known fact, giant mutated crocodiles love turkey dogs. True story. So, what we're doing here is walking on killer mutated crocodiles. Yeesh, this place is a health and safety nightmare.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya? Get me out of here! How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Black Panther has returned.
Now, you just have to find a way of stopping a few thousand tons of water from falling. That's all. No biggie. A vibranium-powered sonar turret? Nice! Haven't used one of those bad boys since... Who am I kidding? I've never seen one of those before. Open sesame! Ha! Always wanted to say that. Ah, this is it, Gwen. You're living the dream. vibranium tipped, powered by Wakandan tech, and ready to rescue Ross. Let's get drilling! There is nothing like a crazy drill machine to get you from A to B, or in this case, from Wakanda to Naganda. Sure, he's clearly got skills in the driving department too, and that's without GPS. Everett K. Ross looks in good shape following his harrowing ordeal. But maybe he should get himself some protection so he doesn't end up in these scrapes. Poor old Killmonger. With a name like that, you're always gonna wind up in trouble. And things have gone perfectly for Black Panther. Wait a second, do panthers actually purr or do they growl?
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier. Maybe I've been up here too.
Hello again, fellow champion! They're all so good! You can't just buy one!
Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
Visit, live, destroy, rock, play the York, Tiger Empire, go! Maybe some new gloves would cheer me up.
For the sake of Asgard.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain.
I have a feeling I'm in for some strange tales today. I remember the first time I encountered one of these. It was back in med school. Or the Dark Dimension. One of those.
King Blackbolt is not happy about it.
Make way for the Star-Spangled Man with a Plan. I'm sure I can put this to good use.
I can't use this? Well, nobody's perfect.
Citizens of Chronopolis are reminded.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
You seem like the type who would be allowed to undergo Terrigen.
Someone! Anyone! Huh? My abilities say that my luck is about to change.
A fine day for it. What did I do to deserve such a fate?
Do you want to think about what you're doing?
Someone! Anyone! I heard the royal family went down to Hala and finally took care of the Green
Citizens are warned not to approach the gang surveillance drone.
Ever since we turned ourselves to the surface dwellers, it's been nothing but time to swing into action.
Oh, I can't wait. Let's go.
Terrigen Mists gave me my powers, but only I can decide when to use them. Ooh, shiny. I better hold on to this.
Initializing destabilization process. The primary power source has been
wrecked.
Deploying backup power supply. Did you know Atalan power supply elevation modules have been credited with a 37.5% success rate? The same chance of the average human successfully operating a Xandarian computer without grave injury.
Results may vary.
Reinitializing destabilization process. Did you know Atalan backup power supplies are designed to emit purple smoke on failure, followed by an explosion? Deploying backup power supply.
Captain Marvel, Earth's mightiest hero. Prepare to be amazed. No problem. Leave this to me.
Destabilization process complete.
This item, I like.
Thank you for using Atalan destabilization processing and backup power supply provision services. Your account will be debited for this transaction in 2 to 5 working days.
Terrigenesis prepping. This process has not been authorized by the royal family. Please halt the operation and surrender to your nearest law enforcement agent, citing
high treason
as your selected crime. Did you know Terrigenesis should not be attempted on non-inhumans, as side effects could be catastrophic? Warning. Left tank temperature approaching dangerous levels. Further increase could cause
damage to equipment,
which can lead to
horrific burn-related injuries,
followed by
potential class action lawsuits.
Did you know? Current theories stipulate that Terrigenesis responds to the needs or desires of the individual undergoing Terrigenesis, but results may vary.
I don't know how I feel about all these visitors.
I heard the royal family went down to Hala and finally took care of the Kree problem head on.
Terrigen mist can only successfully be created using water of the correct temperature and volume. Changing the preset values is expected to result in unexpected results.
It's about time someone took care of that giant robot monstrosity.
Did you know, on occasion, Terry-generated attributes and abilities are passed down from parent to offspring without the need for further Terrigenesis?
I don't know how I...
Oh!
The Terrigenesis process was first discovered by Randak around 25,000 years ago. Terrigenesis, but they do not occur in every situation.
You seem like the type who would be allowed to...
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Did you know? Current theories stipulate that Terrigenesis responds to the needs or desires of the individual undergoing. Emergency shutdown will trigger if water inputs are further compromised.
Fine day for it. Inhuman descendants can be found all across the world. Some of them have been mutating into new humans thanks to clouds of Terrigen mist migrating around the planet. Although who knows if that still applies in Chronopolis.
It's getting late.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Did you know? On occasion, Terry-generated attributes and abilities are passed down from emergency shutdown initiated.
Someone! Anyone!
It's about time someone took...
There's no limit to the scope of my cameo talent. Where's my award for best...
Where should I move to? I'm bored.
guys sure are keeping us busy. Can you take care of the incident near you?
A kind of magic?
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
I wonder if there...
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang? Whoever it is, we can't let them get away with it.
Huh? I hear stirrings of a new potential threat. Of the Tower of Wisdom. As Magister, it is my duty to ensure that troubled individuals... Typically, I would have no... Ask around for information. The people here will have the knowledge we need, even if they do not realize you have information for me. It is written on your face.
Citizens having trouble dealing with their recent time displacement.
Soon as I heard Chronopolis had a floating city, I just had to come check it out. But you get here and it's, well, pretty much like a ground city. You can't even tell it's floating when you're in it. What a jip.
So who's in charge now? Is it still Maximus? Or did Black Bolt take back the throne? I'm struggling to keep up. Long live the king! An evil Inhuman on the loose? I did see a guy raving about fulfilling the sacred duty that Maximus failed to accomplish? Probably just a tourist, right? Who knows where he ended up? Huh?
Terrigen crystals are supposed to be kept under strict lock and key. So, why are there so many new Inhumans springing up?
Apparently there was a new human skulking around near the palace doors, mumbling something to himself. I didn't get close enough to hear what. Black Bolt knows how he got to Atalan. The Kango Rail doesn't even stop here.
I wonder what would happen if I underwent Terrigenesis. Knowing my luck, I'd probably lose an ability. Say, I wouldn't be able to count backwards anymore, which is all fine until your child starts asking, Mummy, why will you never play hide and seek?
Not all in Atalan are informed in such matters. The pizza shop. I can see you have more information for me. Near the palace? I see. But do we know anything to suggest he's up to no good? It would seem our friend is near the entrance to the palace. Let us head there now. You should prepare yourself for the worst. I have seen new humans with abilities that could be described as omnipotent, willing things into existence. If you're lucky, this will be mundane things like sandwiches or spare batteries, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
I've picked up a crime taking place.
I see him. We should approach carefully. I am Magister Karnak of the Tower of Wisdom. You are to cease your plotting and come with me, so I might help you to understand your new abilities.
You fool! You think I would tolerate such insolence? My reign of terror begins now! I am unstoppable! I am the Transformer!
It is worse than I thought. As all too often happens, his new powers have given rise to delusions of grandeur. Also, I believe his name of choice is already in use.
Where should I move to?
Hey, you up for doing some training with me?
You'll never find me!
My powers of perception are virtually unrivaled. You cannot deceive me. But let us see if my assistant can ascertain your whereabouts.
Ah! How dare you! Hey, I was just lulling you into a false sense of security. Yeah, that's right. My powers know no bounds.
Follow him. They dare to tangle with the master of the mystic arts. I wish them well.
This time, I won't speak and give the game a... Aw, dang it! I guess this time, I won't hide behind silence like a certain cowardly king.
It appears he's assumed a new form. You seem to enjoy hitting things. I leave this in your capable hands.
Grr! You! You've not seen the last of the Transformer. Except you have, because you won't see me next time.
He can't have much fight left in him. We shall simply allow him to wear himself out.
If your home was lost or sliced in half during the formation of my glorious world, then why not consider signing up to Kang's Army, where every recruit gets a bed in our comfy barracks. Bring your own towel.
There are apparently a number of Inhuman colonies down on the surface.
My powers are beyond your comprehension, mere mortal.
One of these things is not like the others. I trust you to ascertain which.
You will know true pain at the hands of the Transformer!
Why do people keep asking?
I've transformed into a failure.
Anticlimactic. The Tower of Wisdom.
It's about time someone took care of that giant robot monstrosity sitting in front of the palace. It completely clashed with the architecture.
Hey, you up for doing some training with me? So I've been thinking. I heard you guys... All right, let's see if you can keep up. Hey, where'd you go? Need me to fly slower? Looks like I need to step up my game. Whoa! Not bad, but I ain't down yet. Call this a challenge? Ow! Good technique. You ain't quitting on me, are you? Come on, at least try to keep up. You got some nice moves. I'm definitely borrowing some of those. Hey, where'd you go? Need me to fly slower? You got me. You got me. I know when I'm beat. Whew. Good thing this is just training. That was great. I better get back to some...
Something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
The Black Panther is ready to strike once more. I suppose even the Black Panther has limits.
Inhuman descendants. Some of them have been mutated.
Nothing shall stand in my way.
Fine day for it. A surprising number of people managed to steal Terrigen crystals. King Black Bolt is not happy about it. I heard the royal family went down to Hala and finally took care of the Kree problem head on.
Security has been much tighter around here since Kang forced the dome to come down. You can hardly move without bumping into one of those small barriers.
They say there's been an increase in rumors. I suppose Atlan is isolated no more.
Trouble nearby. They make me so mad.
So who's in charge now? Still Maximus? I'm struggling to keep up.
Terrigen mist migrating around the planet. Although who knows if that still applies in
They went down to Hala and finally took care of the Kree problem head on. Where should I move to?
I've noticed no one has thought to write a national anthem for our great nation of Chronopolis. So here's something to start you off. Kang, 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 kang. Kang, 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 kang. Kang, 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 kang. Kang, 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 kang. Kang, 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 kang.
A surprising number of people managed to steal Terrigen crystals. King Black Bolt is not happy about it. Where should I move to? I'm bored of living. So, any suggestions? I've seen that place. It's not that low down. Lumeria, huh?
Citizens should be aware that the following locations will be renamed as soon as the necessary paperwork is drawn up. Kunlun will become Kanglun.
They say there's been an increase in rogue new humans.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
Someone objects in the next few seconds, I'm keeping this. Anyone? Nice.
Critical error. Please log.
Hello.
Stark Fujikawa isn't that unethical in its business practices. The employees get 2 coffee breaks a day and paid overtime after the 120th hour. I was never in the...
Kang here, wondering why I'm yet to be complimented on the fact that I managed to get not 2, but 3 Manhattans in one world. That's the kind of value you just don't get from other conquerors.
Maybe I should take a vacation.
I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye would
Tampering with a Kang surveillance drone is a punishable offense. Citizens are reminded. Warning. A fatal...
Tell me that big shield disappearing from Kang's tower means this whole thing is nearly over.
Citizens with suggestions on how to improve Chronopolis can submit them to the big chasm surrounding my citadel. While it may look as though your idea is being thrown into the abyss, I actually have a very impressive and high-tech system in place for collecting this data.
Do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax. Oh, shock. Oh, shock. Oh, shock.
shady kidnapping rackets going on down in the maintenance tunnels. Hope it's safe out today.
Oh, hey! Thanks again for breaking us out of that old shack.
It wouldn't have been so bad in there if they'd at least had a TV. Stark Fujikawa isn't that unethical in its business practices. The employees get 2 coffee breaks a day and paid overtime for about 20 hours. Tell me that big shield disappearing from Kang's tower means this whole thing is nearly over.
Have you got a sec? I could kinda use a favor.
Quite the show at the Coliseum. You say?
Remember to buy cake.
Well, world's not been destroyed yet.
Kang's
This is quite the conundrum. I nearly joined the Nova Corps. I want to move to Manhattan, but there are so...
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break.
Which Manhattan do you think would suit me? That carnivorous plant near the Nova Corps building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of Noir, New York. I know it's wrong, but I find that Ronan so dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack.
Kang surveillance drones operate in this area to ensure all citizens are living up to the expectations of our glorious leader, Kang. Oops. Something went wrong.
Come on, Guardians. How long?
Sorry to bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
Ronan is always so accusing. Well, I accuse him of being a big jerk.
Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my path in future. Maybe I should make a note about that. Wait, where was I going? Helmets are so fancy.
I'd say stomped all over by a celestial, then ripped up, dropped into some kind of crazy limbo world.
Life sure is great when it's not raining Nova Corps ships.
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit. Another 2-hour lunch lost in the hexagons. The boss is gonna blitz me. All right, Kang's defenses are down. The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good buckethead a lesson.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Wait.
This is your glorious leader, Kang the Conqueror, reminding all citizens that Friday is Kang Day. Happy Kang Day, everyone. What? What do you mean it's not Friday? Oh. In other news, all other days are now also Kang Day. Happy Kang Day.
Gonna go buy me a brand new 10-gallon hat. Or maybe a 20-gallon hat. Do they make those?
Can't decide if the West is wilder or less wild since we joined Chronopolis.
maybe I'll swing by the mini golf course later. Even if it...
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang? Whoever it is, we can't let them get away with it.
Welcome back, you mini golf maniac. Ready to show me some more of that awesome hammer action?
I knew this place was...
Did someone say battle? No.
Hello there.
A big crate being wheeled into Fisk Tower the other day. I know it's none of our business, but I can't help wondering what was inside.
Thanks. I was in some real hot water there.
Good work. We can't let those guys just do as they please.
A lot of dodgy feelings going down.
Somebody stood up. Hey, I got another job for you. Get over here. We got another front page scoop in need of a picture if you think you got one in you. Pays. Good answer. Right. Let me tell you what I need from you. Some so-called daredevil from ancient Egypt's been climbing the tall buildings in Nueva York. That's the gaudy future version of this place on the other side of Chronopolis. Go grab a picture. You got that? Don't come back without that picture.
Kang's the worst. Soon as that hoodlum gets taken down a peg or two, the better.
I don't want no trouble, see?
There's too much power and responsibility of the people to take it away. That's why I took the electric desk lamp out of the boss's office. A lot of dodgy dealings going down on the docks, I hear.
The Kang fella. Oh, that guy on the top of Grand Central Station seems to have some pretty big ideas.
What, you forget what you were doing? Open your ear holes and listen this time. Some so-called daredevil from ancient Egypt has been climbing the tall buildings in Nueva York. That's the gaudy future version of this place on the other side of Chronopolis. Go grab a picture.
Oh, snap! I went to get a haircut.
Sorry to bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
Assistant when I need him.
Honestly, you'd think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking. Apparently, there's some shady kidnapping rackets going on down in the maintenance tunnels. I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alfred. I ain't no squealer, you hear? If this part of New York was just lifted straight out to be part of Chronopolis, does that mean there's just a big hole where it used to be?
Apparently, there's some shady kidnapping rackets going on down in the maintenance tunnels.
What? Huh? You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax.
I don't mean to brag or anything, but Mr. Stone said hello to me that time when I passed him on the street. Or at least I think it was Mr. Stone. It was a really busy street. Tell me that big shield disappearing from Kang's tower means this whole thing is nearly over.
I used to volunteer down at Bowery Welfare Center. But then Kang showed up and it got a lot hot.
Kidnapping rackets going on down in the maintenance tunnels.
shock.
I don't mean to brag or anything, but Mr. Stone said hello to me that time when when I passed him on the street. Or at least I think it was Mr. Stone. It was a really busy street. One day, I'll have a black card of my own, and I'll be or 2 houses. I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking.
Detected a crime pretty close to you. Hey, wouldn't it be great if this was the last crime ever? Nah, a girl can dream.
Sup?
Is that right? After the 120th hour.
Looks like the Cybernet.
Tell me that big shield disappearing from Kang's tower means this whole thing is nearly over.
You're a hero, right? How's Alchemax treating you?
I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking.
If this part of Nueva York was just lifted straight out to be part of Chronopolis, does that mean there's just a big hole where it used to be? You can do it, Avengers! I believe in you! Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax. Every day's great at Alchemax.
Stark Fujikawa isn't that unethical in its business practices. The employees get too coffee for its day.
You can do it, Avengers! I believe...
Thanks again for busting me out of the store. Doors are the worst.